Alright, YouTube. Something you've been all waiting for. Actually, something I've been waiting for, you guys. Well, yeah, I suppose. Anyway, here's that Baumr-ag 82cc SX82, the new model. I bought this after watching Scott O'Malley, I think he calls himself. He does some pretty good videos. Go check him out. Scott O'Malley. I watched his videos and I decided, righto, he was pretty satisfied. I was going for the SX82 and I went, well, same as all the others, the air filter problem. This one's solved. And when Scott unboxed his chainsaw, he found upgraded components. So first thing I'm going to do is open it. Over here, I brought it over here so you didn't have to go far for it. I can turn it up a little if you want. Now, I dare say the invoice is in the box. Box in the box. We're not playing this game, surely. We're not playing this game. Good. I really did not want to be playing that game. Right. Yeah. I'm excited. I was laughing and I went, Baumr-ag. When I bought that new, well, that 62cc Boss chainsaw, if you haven't seen that video, go check that one out too. It's pretty good. And I'm still uploading more videos. First of all, just like Scott said, the carry bag. Go check him out, he's got some good videos. He's very comprehensive with his Baumr-ag chainsaws. I actually follow him myself. Yeah, it looks pretty nice. The making's pretty good. I'm gonna go get some newspaper. I know this is all clean and brand new and never seen any dirt before, but I'm gonna go get some newspaper or a bit of cardboard or something. Righto. I hate politics. E-bus, gloves, the usual thing, cardboard, mixing bottle. I can't tell you how many of these I've got now. They are handy though, they are handy. So you've got the mixing bottle. The mixing bottle, plastic. Instruction manual, nicely laid out too. I'll never look at it, but I might have a quick squeeze. But look, I'm a qualified operator. I'm trading this stuff. Plus, if you look at my other videos, you see me playing around with them. 24 inches. 24 inch. I think it was 80. Oh, I can't remember. You got 2/4, 8/4. That's basically your chain bar and bar type, chain type. It's got your pitch and everything there. I just can't remember exactly which is which. But I know that says 24. Anyway, got the nice sprocket nose with the grease hole. Now what the argument they all have is, some say don't bother greasing them, some say grease them. If that was a replaceable nose, even if it's not, it's cheaper to buy a new bar like you use a bar, dress it up, whatever, flip it over. It's cheaper to replace a bar at the end of its life than what it is to try and keep these going. And you do get a lot of work out of them, get a lot of usage out of them. So I used to grease them, but when I figured that out, I don't really. I might just drop a bit of bar oil in there when it's new, or grease it once when it's new and leave it at that. Back to it. The chain. Now, with my smaller saws, I gradually take the rakers down, because sometimes you're doing small wood and you got someone hanging on to the other end and stuff. But with the bigger saws, I'm not telling you to do this. In fact, you shouldn't do this. I've got years and years and years of experience. I take the rakers right down to the minimum line straight away, after I've run the engine in, of course, because it seems to, that's what I've always done. Cuts good. They're like only for chainsaws designed to go to a big log and cut it, not where you're risking kickbacks where you're boring and stuff. No, I won't do it then. But this saw here will be just cutting the big wood, so I'll take the rakers down pretty quick. And yeah, it's been the best thing I ever did over the years. So, but that's to your discretion. Your tools. These haven't been too bad lately. Pretty sturdy. The old, a few years ago, you'd buy these tools and this spark plug tool would bend. That is an interesting tool. I dare say that cleans your bar. I dare say you draw that through your bar to clean it. I'm not sure. Carby adjustment. It'll probably run rich, which it's supposed to until it runs in. The cover, which, yeah. And without further ado, be stuffed. The box I'll actually use that for bits and pieces. Now, here's the machine itself. I actually was not expecting such a phenomenal... okay, I wasn't ready for that. I'm going to need two hands to open it. Alright, people. First thing, the chain brake is on when you pull it out the box. Actually feels really good. Good response. There's your decompression valve. Look at the size of that. There's your scavenge port. There'll be one on the other side, and that is a phenomenal size. From what I understand from watching Scott, his video, and reading the comments, is virtually, correct me if I'm wrong, based on a Husqvarna 372 XP. This is a 82cc, not the 72. Now, they are substantial, and that's handy. These are actually done up, they don't just fall off. 3 exhaust ports, massive muffler, huge expansion chamber there, and then you got your 3 exhaust outlets. And one thing Scott pointed out, it's like the old steel. That's metal, and you've got your center line there. This is for tree fellers. That line is used for tree felling, and it's you need to go and I haven't got my tree fellers ticket. I've only got my crosscut, so I can't tell you much about that. But the thing that I'm really interested in is this air filter. Get your tool in. Now the old filter was like a tea bag thing, and it always filled up with sawdust. That won't. The Boss chainsaw has the same filter. Well, not the same filter. Look at that. Pretty decent inside. It's got a large throat. Yeah, I'll tune it after, yeah, about 10 takes. The choke is good. So pull it, hit it, boom, push it in. That's open, but the throttle is partially open still. Once it's started, then it's idle. It's still the $2 job. You got run, stop. Quite nice. And obviously the very direct. So we'll push that in. It's already pushed in. They must have made sure everything was right. It's just direct drive to the flywheel, so it's not a stupid twin fin setup. Guys, that feels solid. I don't know if that's metal. It feels like metal. It feels like metal. So righto, it's got your steps too. Everything that's involved in starting the engine is red, apart from the decompression valve. But the only thing Scott did point out was these fuel lines. He didn't like them. I do see what he means. So because I watched this video, I'm going to go and order these lines. But things should be okay. Let's get into this now. I've got to put this together. Now, something that you people will like. The bell housing is inside. So this is the kind that goes inside. You've got the split pin. Let's have a look. You've got the when this wears out, this is bloody good. Actually, this is something that the other saws previously did not have. Which really makes me happy. And doing this with one hand is difficult. Oh, sorry, tomorrow. Okay. When your sprocket wears out, you can change the bloody thing. Look at that. Look at that. 3/8 chain. You can change the sprocket. How good is that? You can change the sprocket. I didn't know that. When I looked in there, I'm sure Scott did say, oh yeah, it's on the inside. The clutch is on the inside. Where's that? There it is. He did say it was all on the inside to protect it, which was an upgrade. I need a pair of pliers now. Why did I pull that off for? Pretty simple. Don't ask me why I pulled it off, I just wanted to show you people. But it's a serviceable part. Look at that. Screwdriver to pop it off, pliers to put it back on. But that is a serviceable part now. And just looking inside that hole, Sometimes you pumped grease into those holes and it will disperse, but that's right. There you go, serviceable part. I'm very happy. This is all nice metal. And that's the chain brake. If you ever wondered how the chain brake works, see how that's free, and see this band. Pop the chain brake on. That band has just squeezed the bell housing so it can't turn. Now I'll just pull it back again. Now it's free. Let's get this stuff on, eh? I didn't know that twisted too. Oh. Now, when I did my chainsaw ticket, I actually said to do it upside down. Why? You don't have to hold the bar up when you're putting it on and tightening it up. Because watch what happens when the bar sits down. Hang on. The chain tightens. Oh, it's hard to do it here. See, I'll put the cover on and I'll show you. I'll get a better example for you. This is what I want to point out, people. See that? Lower it down. Tight. That's why they say lift the bar up, because when you start cutting, it pushes back on the bar, which would do that, which people sit the saw down flat on the ground, tighten it up, go to start cutting, and the chain keeps going loose. Oh, why is that happening? Well, that's why. So either hold it up or just stick it upside down. You can see the adjuster is right there, and it's visible. You can see if that's all the way there and you still have a loose chain, yeah, your chain's too long, or it's whatever, and you need to get a new one that's slightly shorter. So I'm just gonna finish my adjustments and set it up. And that's the saw. That is a monster. So, the next video will it will be that thing running. Right now, I've got to get ready for a potential full-time job tomorrow morning. So, yeah. Without further ado, that's that. I did notice, be gentle with that. It's metal, but the threads are new, and obviously it's a worm drive, so you need to be gentle with it. But like it'll wear in, but it just felt a bit tight at first, so it's good now. Well, it will be good. And yeah, that's made of metal. That's a big chainsaw, so I can't wait to do a video on this thing up and running. Alright, I will see you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching.